Hey guys, Kyle here with Total Value RV. Today we're standing here with a 2018 Wildcat 375 MC. We're going to hit a quick few little tips here on how to winterize these. So if you guys want to follow me, we'll go around it. So here at the front, have one of your LP tanks. If you guys get this brand new from us, this is going to come full. Just hooks up in here and clamps. Behind me, we just have a quick little storage compartment. Couple outlets, cable hookup, outside GFIs out here, following around the outside. Come around here to the back. This floor plan has an outside kitchen. We have a grill here. This is going to hook up. We have the LP hose here. It's going to hook up right here below the grill. We're going to have this fixture here. This is going to hook up under here to the LP quick connect, mounted right here on the side of the frame rail. And then you can use your outside grill just fine. Got the outside fridge out here, everything you need. We come around to the back here. Spare tire, you got your ladder. Right here, we have the power cord hookup. 50 amp service, marine style cord, just hooks right into this outlet. Cord ever gets damaged, you just pick up a new cord and hook it back up. Come over here. On this floor plan, we do have sewer station back here. We got the labels here. This one's just a rear black tank for this model. So your hose will hook up here. We got the handle right here. Moving forward. For the front dump tanks, we have the sewer outlet down here where your hose is going to go. Right here we have the low points for the water system, hot and cold. These will come in a second. And then also for the valves to dump here, we have the two handles here and here. Stickers on this are going to tell you where those are. While we're still down here, right here's your fresh tank drain. So open this up when you're about to winterize, go ahead and drain your fresh tank out. And on that note, if we look up here, whole wet bay here, we got a couple hookups. I'm going to go over what these are. Outside shower here, spray whatever you need to. These two fittings here for this model with the two black tanks are going to be two black tank flushes. We have all the cable, satellite hookups in here. And on to the winterization. Right here we have the hot water heater bypass valve. As you can see, it's now in normal operation. If we were going to go ahead and winterize this, we would just turn this valve straight up to bypass the water heater. This valve here, what this is going to do, normal operation right now, the pump is drawing from the fresh tank. If we go ahead and spin this up to winterize, this hose right here is now going to be the hose the pump sucks through to suck the antifreeze through the system, so you can go ahead and winterize this. Also in here we have fresh fill for the water tank, city water connection, and your battery disconnect for the whole coach here. And on the same note as winterization, we have the water heater here. So after we go ahead and bypass that, we can come in here, 15/16 socket to take this plug out to drain the water heater. And we're just going to go ahead and leave that plug out. Fight with the latch. Then also in here, some more key notes. Some directions here for the auto level on the front we'll get to. This is kind of just basic controls and what everything's going to do. In here is the other side of the LP tanks. Also you have your switch over valve in here to switch between the two tanks. All you're going to do is switch this side to side depending on what tank you want. Then around the front, right here is this leveling panel. We can do auto level, so you can set hitch height for your own truck. And like I said, the directions are all over there, and there's also manuals with all your paperwork that'll explain it further. Right above it, we do have pre-wire for solar panels that'll sit on the ground. You just plug them in right here. And then in here, a little bit of storage up front. And then your battery for the coach is going to be inside here. This is actually just your whole battery box. And your house battery is just going to sit in there, stayed hooked up. And we'll head inside and hit a few keynotes in there. So first, when we walk in here, first things we need to know, we have LP detector down here. All the house breakers and the 12-volt fuses are going to be in this panel. They're all labeled right here on the back side so you know what everything is. On this floor plan we do have the control panel here. This is only going to do your leveling system if you were to click here, so you can control the levelers in here. And then if we go back to the main menu, go on My RV, there's a lot of good tips on here. Owner's manuals, troubleshooting videos, how-tos, all that stuff right inside your coach. Above it we have the thermostat for the whole coach. This floor plan does have an inverter for dry camping. Switch to turn that on and off is right here on the kitchen counter here. And then as far as all the rest of the important switches right here, we open up this first cabinet. We do have some slide room switches. You have your awning switch, vent fan, and a bunch of lights. So moving on into the back, kitchen area. Not really a whole lot of important switches out here. This is just for entertainment, cooking. You got your TV here. We do have, for this floor plan, 2 slide switches right here. And these are actually going to control these 2 rear slide rooms back here. So that'll bring these in to close up the rear of the coach. Just remember the switches to run these aren't actually in the same room, because this room gets closed off when the slides come in. Then in here, we just have another little living room area, TV, stereo. We got your fireplace, some recliners. In this room here, we actually have a bathroom in the rear of the coach. The vent fan is controlled by a switch right around the corner of that wall. If you guys follow me, we'll head up to the front. So, in here we have the front bathroom. We poke around the corner there, we actually have the control panel for the water pump, your water heater controls, as well as your tank sensors. So all that's going to be in here for you. And then also, if we look right here, this is the main resettable GFI for the coach. So most of your outlets in the outside kitchen, your normal kitchen, your bathroom as well, any outlet in your water, if you ever plug in and something's not working, go ahead and see if that's tripped first before you check your house breakers. And then up here on the bedroom, we do have the AC up here. This is going to be controlled with the knobs directly on the AC panel here. Behind us here, we do have washer dryer setups. This unit does not have one installed. Then as well in here, we do have an emergency exit window right here in the bedroom. Know that it's there, hope you guys never have to use it. This bedroom slide out right here is going to be controlled by the switch right here. And that's about all we have today for a quick little walkthrough on this Wildcat. I hope it helps you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to call us here. Alright guys, back here in this Wildcat, we're going to go over the leveling system in this a little bit. So when you come to the one control panel, if you go to the My RV, this is just going to kind of show you the videos, the owner manuals, that kind of stuff. We'll go back to the control panel, come in here to the leveling system. So you guys get backed into your camping spot, you get it off the truck with the front jack pad, we'll explain later. You come in here, just go ahead and hit auto level and it's going to go ahead and do it all. Bump the front up, it's going to throw the rears down, then put the stabilizers in the middle down. It's about a 5-minute process, so sit and wait and it'll tell you when it's done. Alright, so here we are. This thing's all auto leveled. It will pop up and say success, and then it's going to go back to the main menu. From here, you can go into manual mode if you wanted to slightly adjust it. If you're not happy with where it's sitting, you're going to use the extend and retract here, front and rear. Alright guys, so here we are in the front of the coach. We have the other leveling controller here. And you guys can do some of the same functions from the main panel inside. But mainly this panel out here, it can do the auto level function. It can also bump up the front so you guys can get your hitch height just set. But if you guys are getting ready to take off, you want to hook your truck up, press the hitch height. It should retract the rears, bump the front so you guys can get your truck set up. We're going to use these two arrow keys here to get those fine adjustments so you guys can get your fifth wheel hooked up to this trailer. And then once we get hooked up, this retract all button is going to retract all the jacks up as far as they come. And then you're just going to pull these pins, raise your pads all the way up, and that way make sure you're disconnected and you guys are ready to roll out. Alright guys, back here on this Wildcat, we're going to go over the TV, audio, stuff like that. Now in here in the convenience center, we have 3 coax hookups. This one is going to be for some cable. If you guys are at a park and they offer that, you're just going to hook it up. That's going to run direct in line with how the TVs are already wired. You're just going to have to turn the antenna booster off to receive it. These 2 connections up here are both for satellite. One of these connections is going to run up to your bedroom for the prep in there. The other one's going to run back to either your living room or your rear lounge area, so you can set a receiver in there to get your satellite. If we come around here, we have your guys' dryer vent installed per your specifications. Hookups out here, these are going to be power and just antenna TV connection for an outside TV. You guys can set it in here, set it on the floor, however you guys want to set it up. Up front, first off, you guys have cable pass through here, so you can set a TV here. In this cabinet, we have power and also 2 connections for coax. One of those is going to be for antenna TV. The other one is for your satellite receiver if you wanted satellite in your bedroom. Alright, here in the living room, kitchen area, we do have the stereo here. It says the speaker selects for inside and outside. That's going to do mainly like your Bluetooth audio if you guys want to listen to some music. It does not do TV audio, mainly for music. TV here, if we take a look behind, we do have 2 of the connections. The one we're hooked up to now is going to be for just antenna TV. This one will be for if you guys want to hook up a satellite receiver so you can watch satellite in here. Moving on back, we do have same kind of connections for satellite or antenna TV, but both of them are going to be on the same panel. This is your antenna booster. There is a button right here that if you were wanting to watch cable with it hooked up outside, you have to turn this off. Green light on, it's on. Click the button, you're going to turn that off to watch cable. On to watch antenna TV, your satellite hooks up at the top. Now as far as your DVD player in here, this will be your stereo DVD player, however you guys want to use this. Throw a DVD in, turn the TV to AV, and you're going to get your DVD feed in here. It's also going to do your surround sound while watching a DVD. If you're doing just antenna TV in here, it's just going to be TV speakers for you.
On your radio in the kitchen, select power. That turns on the radio. Here's your volume. B is your outside speakers. A is your inside speakers, and you can turn them both off and then you'll have no sound. And then here's your Bluetooth button. You push that and it will try to pair with your device to play music through this in the outside or inside or both speakers. You can also plug a device into the audio or the auxiliary in, and you just find that here.